What's up everybody, and welcome to our new Pokemon blog, where we will be covering both the trading card game by me. As you can see, I'm playing the trading card game right now. We are also doing video game playthroughs of some of the main games, as me, HeroZer, Cupid, and Fox really like Pokemon. So we decided, hey, we need something to do on Sundays, let's just do a Pokemon block. Why not? So that's what we're doing right now. As for this game we're playing right here, I am running a Darkrai / Yveltal deck, a really preliminary deck rather, and I say preliminary because I'll tell you a story. Unlike with Yu-Gi-Oh! Death Pro that you see HeroZer playing, in this Pokemon TCG Online game, being the official Nintendo licensed game or whatever, pretty much when you buy a Pokemon pack in real life, you find these code cards inside of them, and you use those code cards to actually redeem packs in this game. So basically, if you want all the good cards, if you want more cards, you're gonna have to pay money, and it can get expensive if you want to be really competitive with this game. So that is why with this deck I am actually missing some key components that actually make Darkrai decks well work, like Dark Patch the item card, which allows you to get dark energy out of your discard pile onto your Darkrai's to really power them up really quick. I don't have that. The other thing is I do have a regular Yveltal, I have two of them rather, but I do not have a Yveltal EX on this online game. However, I do have 4 of it in real life. I'm really salty you can't import your real life cards in this game. I just think they should let you do that. But anyway, onto the game itself. You can see he's about to use Outrage against me with Kyurem. I mean she. It looks like a girl, doesn't it? Anyway, Outrage, for every more damage counters it has on it, it actually does more damage. So I don't want to be attacking it so much right now. I guess I'll go over some of my other Pokemon there, like Diggersby. I don't see a lot of people use Diggersby, but I really love this card because one, has the pickup ability, which is kind of like the Sableye that some other Darkrai decks use to get item cards out of your discard pile, but also the thing I'm looking at is Dig right there. It does 50 attack, which is kind of weak for stage 1, but its effect is you flip a coin. If heads, you actually do not take damage next turn. And I don't know how many times that attack actually got me out of a lot of tight spots. Anyway, as you can see also is my other support Pokemon, Swellow. It has the drive off ability, which is the only reason why I use it. And now the opponent has to switch their Pokemon around, as you can see. So pretty much I just locked Kyurem into the active spot without any energy to do anything, or retreat for that matter. Very, very good. Now we're going to put in our main attacker onto the active spot, Darkrai EX. It has the Night Spirit attack. It does 90 damage plus 30 damage to anything on the bench. And I'm going to attack Keldeo. I would want to actually attack Squirtle because it has low HP, but it has an ability that allows, basically it keeps us from attacking Squirtle on the bench, which sucks. And now I'm going for the Crushing Hammer, get rid of one of those energies. And what else am I going to do? I think that's it. It's just attack with Night Spear, and that should be a knockout for Kyurem EX. And I'll just put another 30 on Keldeo. No, I'll put on Kyurem. Yeah, this is post-commentary. Anyway, the cool rule about Pokemon EX is if you knock one out, you do get 2 prizes, because EXs are very powerful. It's almost like knocking out 2 Pokemon, so it makes a little bit of sense. What else? Okay, she has energy retrieval. It lets her to get some energies from her discard pile. And he's going to take up Outrage because he has 30 on it. But the reason I put Kyurem, I attacked Night Spirit of Kyurem last turn actually, is because now he has just enough for Darkrai to knock it out with that Muscle Band. What Muscle Band does is allow you to do 20 extra damage. So we are getting a good spot here. And I do a Great Ball for another Darkrai EX. I can start getting that one ready too. And another Great Ball. I'm gonna get Bunnelby actually. Even though I'm not gonna use it, I really don't need it because I already have a Diggersby up. Unfortunately, we won't get to see Diggersby in action in this duel. because I use it as a shield at the beginning. I just use Darkrai EX to sweep everything at this point. But, you know, maybe I'll be able to show it off later. The stadium card I have for this deck is called Shadow Circle. What it does is every dark type Pokemon, or actually I believe it's everything with a dark energy attached to it, does not have any weakness. So type advantages aren't really going to phase with this stadium card in play. Also, we're going to attach a dark energy to that Darkrai down there, try to get that one going. And now, what we're going to do, okay, Pokemon Catcher, yes. And it failed, unfortunately. Pokemon Catcher, if it worked, we would have been able to swap the opponent's Pokemon out to another thing on the bench. If it would have worked, I would have gone for Squirtle, got an easy knockout, so. And we got a Great Ball, got nothing though. The only Pokemon that is not in play right now that I usually use is Yveltal, and I'll talk about in a moment. So Mewtwo EX is almost dead, and Keldeo is starting to take some damage over there. Now she evolves her Squirtle to Wartortle. So I think this is pretty much a Blastoise deck, but I'm surprised she doesn't have Blastoise out yet. Anyway, she attacked with X-Ball. X-Ball, I believe, does more damage for each energy, or in play, rather. But since Darkrai has a resistance to psychic type attacks, it thinks like a beast. Now you see, we finally got Yveltal in play. Now the only reason I would use Yveltal is for its Oblivion Wing attack. It allows you to get more dark energies out of the discard pile and put it on Pokemon on your bench. So it's a pretty good support Pokemon too. But for Darkrai decks, Darkrai EX is always the main attacker. If I ever get an Yveltal EX, maybe when the 10s come out, so it's actually easier to get online, I'll probably put it in this deck too. Actually, most likely I will. Now this is where things get funny. Time to wait a little bit. So yeah, she kept me waiting 5 minutes just to do this one attack, and she does paralyze me somehow. But yeah, 5 minutes of waiting? Come on. Anyway, it's finally my turn. And I was about to play in, but the game's like, hey, you're gonna have one card because you only have one prize left. It's like, oh, thank you, game. Now, I believe I'm gonna play Ultra Ball. I'm gonna give up the Shadow Circle I no longer need, and a Dark Energy, because I can always get it out of Yveltal later. And I am going for Darkrai EX. That's my third one in the deck. And I just put it down there. Oh, I also forgot. Darkrai EX's ability, it allows you to switch around your Pokemon for free retreat costs. So anything with Dark Energy no longer has a retreat cost if Darkrai EX is in play, which is also makes it a very vital Pokemon for this dark deck. I'm gonna put a Hard Charm on that Darkrai down there in case that's out the battle, but I doubt it. I'm gonna use Bell's Drive Off, try to lock Keldeo into the active spot. Oh yeah, now this duel is gonna get real interesting, I tell you. Watch. Puts the Squirtle down, right? Oh, she puts it back up. Yeah, she just put Water Energy on Keldeo, I'll give her that. But watch this. Puts the Squirtle down. Picks it back up. Okay, and if you keep track of the timer, she's doing this every 2 minutes on purpose. Squirtle down and puts it back up. Now a minute later, puts Squirtle down, picks it back up. Another minute later. I don't know if she's trying to like stall me or trying to make me rage quit, because I've been having to wait for like 20 minutes now. But come on. Well, yeah, whatever. Well, we're gonna have to wait a little bit. And finally, the game models are out for not doing anything for 2 minutes. Well, at least we won. That was kind of a stubborn thing to do, just so I don't win by taking all the prizes. I mean, come on. Thanks for taking up 65 gigabytes of my hard drive, person. Anyway, that was it for Pokemon TCG for this week. Also, we have Pokemon TCG Online as well. You can add me as a friend on here, and maybe we can have a couple friendly duels together. My username is ShadowRockZX as always, and I shall see you next week or in any other LPs. Until then, rock on.